fighting to make the NBA Finals. Nights just don't get any bigger than this here on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. We've got the extremely large Shaquille O'Neal, and we've got the average size Kenny
above average guard. I'm 6'3". It's above average.
Not above average. Cut it out.
It's 6'3" for a point guard. It's above average.
In the 80s.
In the 90s, too. Look at Chris Paul. All those guys are
2016.
Oh, man, I would post all these guys up.
Didn't mean to get us there, but we win. Our game tonight featuring the New Orleans Pelicans as they go up against the Dallas Mavericks. Well,
there's a buzz in the air here at the American Airlines Center. Thank you for joining us for an NBA playoff thriller. Game 7 of the Western Conference Finals. Only one team will advance. Who will it be? This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. You look at Dallas. The good news is they'll enjoy home court advantage for this, the deciding game.
And a long season comes down to this. Two teams enter, only one will advance, but their work in the regular season has given them home court advantage, and that is a huge edge.
This is one of the most charged up arenas I've ever been in here today. I mean, absolutely off the charts, fantastic. And I'll bet the players are even more excited than the fans, but they've got to idle down that excitement and get focused and composed to play their best.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Porzingis is out there with Winslow. Then it's the chosen one, and it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Booker in at the shooting guard position. And so it's Dallas with it. Thursday's loss was a disappointment.
And you know what? A shame that either team had to lose that game because you had to be proud of the way they battled in it.
Yeah, I suppose that's right, but it still was heartbreaking. I mean, you hate to lose in OT, no matter how hard you played. You want to come out on top if you're going to play those extra minutes.
Here are the Mavericks now. Gill kicks to Price. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Marion missed inside.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Gill with the rebound.
Still scoreless after 4 attempts, trying to take the lid off the basket.
Price outside. Here's Malone. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
13 feet away. Gobert pulls it in.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And the dunk by Booker.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Olajuwon, good.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
And the pass to Gobert. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's the chosen one, guarded by Price. 5 on the clock. Winslow, wide open. He fires. Good on the triple. Winslow's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Olajuwon, banked in off the glass.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Here's the chosen one. Launches a 3, and again New Orleans with the triples.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
The Mavericks have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Price, right side. It's hauled in by Porzingis.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts. Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
They set the screen. Gill kicks to Price, and he gets it to go. Price has got his first points of the night.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter. And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Whiteside's checked in for Olajuwon. Gibson comes in for Karl Malone. Jay Crowder's checked in for Sean Marion. And it's Ginobili in for Gill. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Porzingis. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Winslow. And it's Moutier in for Booker. Antetokounmpo passes to Caldwell-Pope. Here's O'Quinn, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Dallas.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Exum, he's checked in for the chosen one. Now, here's Price. 1:04 left to play in the first quarter. Inside, here's Gibson, and he comes off the screen and slams it through.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Moutier dishes to O'Quinn. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
I love how he used his height advantage on that shot.
And he had the nice soft touch with it, too.
Left side, Price. Lets it go with a 3. Kept alive. Here's Whiteside, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
This is his first free throw of the game. And he sinks the second. 36 seconds left in the first quarter. Moutier kicks to Exum, launches it. Can't get it to go. Now the Mavericks take it the other way.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
Moutier kicks to Antetokounmpo. The feed now to Moutier. Stolen by Ginobili. With 1 on the clock. The shot no good. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Mavericks lead by 1.
Okay, Dallas, now stepping onto the court for your...
Back here at the Western Conference Finals as we get things started once more. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen here, guys, from the Mavericks.
How good has the ball movement been here? Just absolutely terrific.
Boy, that kind of timely passing, Greg, really fun to watch.
Ginobili out there with Gill. Then there's Whiteside. Then it's Malone. And it's Marion in at the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint. And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Ginobili. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Here's Caldwell-Pope. Passes it to Gobert. And another 3 for New Orleans.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
That is good. Whiteside's got 5.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
My goodness, he sure can get off the ground.
One of the best in the business for sure. You're right.
I tell you what, he is an imposing finisher around the rim. He makes it look a little too easy.
Malone passes to Gill. A steal. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Here's Booker. It's rebounded by Dallas. And stolen by Booker. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Well, that's not been a typical possession for them in this first half. You know, for the most part, they've been pretty smart with the ball.
Olajuwon's checked in for Whiteside. And the Pelicans also making a change. Porzingis, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. Here's Gill. And it's Marion at the elbow. He feeds it to Olajuwon. It's stolen by Kumbo. Here's Mook. Look at that jam. I mean, just beautiful.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending it. That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And it's one thing to get the steal, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, even better.
And so here is Dallas, following the miss by Emmanuel Mudiay from deep. Marion dishes to Malone. Takes the 13-footer. Shot, no good. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. And Booker kicks to Mudiay. And he makes good on the layup. Mudiay's got 7 points for the quarter.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
Price, he's checked in for the Mavericks. The Pelicans also changing it up. Winslow comes in for Rudy Gobert, and it's the chosen one in for Mudiay. Now, here's Antetokounmpo, following the miss by Sean Marion.
Well, they're not afraid to just let it fly from here. They didn't have as much success in the first quarter, but with this lead, they're looking to extend it with the three-point shot.
Here's Gill. Now, here is Olajuwon. To the paint. That's it, and the Pelican lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Kendall Gill.
After going scoreless in the first, he's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
What a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong and attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that. Price kicks to Malone. Dallas moving the ball around. And it's Sean Marion again missing. A clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those. Winslow, the pass to Porzingis. Fires for 3. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Playing smart offensively in the first half. No doubt about it.
Yeah, the numbers support it. I mean, they're shooting the much better percentage from the field so far. Now, here's Price. From 15 feet away, it's hauled in by Porzingis. New Orleans leading by 9. That's going to be over and back, not watching for the line that time. And now, let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Well, you look at Booker, a great player, second in the league.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
Here's Marion. That's in, coming off an assist from Price. Price has got assist number 5 here tonight. They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
A different look for Dallas. Whiteside comes in for Karl Malone. And it's Crowder in for Sean Marion. New Orleans also making some changes. Kyle O'Quinn is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Caldwell Pope in for Booker.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Price, and the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Porzingis has got 3 rebounds now in this one. O'Quinn, the pass to the chosen one. Out to the right wing. This is to Caldwell Pope. 4 on the shot clock. And the shot is good. Winslow's got the lead up to 9 now for the Pelicans.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Adding to their lead, and you see that field goal percentage for the game steadily heading north.
Price outside. Olajuwon dishes to Price. Traps in the tray. Price has got his second bucket of the night. 5 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's the chosen one, and Whiteside sends it back. And so we conclude the first half. Pelicans ahead, leading by 6. And a chance now to send you over.
I'm here with Rick Carlisle.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey folks, we hope you've enjoyed the first half. I'm Ernie Johnson. Next to me, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. It's the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Well, for the Pelicans, it was a good, solid first half of basketball they played, and I'm sure they're going to be focused on extending that lead quickly in the third quarter to ensure this is not a Game 7 that's going to go right down to the wire. Kenny, your thoughts, how the Pelicans are playing?
Well, the reserves really came through when they needed a spark. This is a close game. Any points you can get from your bench are huge. I thought the bench guys came in and inserted themselves like they wanted a starting spot, and that's what you want.
All right, and that'll do it for us here. We now take you back to the second half of our game. Kevin Harlan ready with the call.
And welcome back to this Game 7 as we get ready to get back into the action. Nice game. Great performance by Emmanuel Mudiay.
And you know, when the game is as important as this one, you expect to get a big performance from him. In that first half, he delivered.
And Greg, here in the second, the stakes are raised even higher. So he's going to have to continue to give them someone to lean on.
So for New Orleans right now, Winslow is out there with Porzingis. Then it's the chosen one, and it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Booker in at the shooting guard. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And here are the Mavericks now. 4-point game. Price outside. Picked by Olajuwon. Price kicks to Olajuwon. He dishes it to Malone. And he banks in the layup. Malone's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
It's a neck-and-neck game here in Dallas. Clark, their offense has been great here.
Yeah, I love the way they've looked really strong and together.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance. And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
And the Mavericks call time here. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Rick Carlisle was going over with his team in that last huddle. He made no mistake that their plan was to run their offense through Marion. Coach reminded his guys that he is the centerpiece of their offense, and he's the one they want with the most freedom to operate. Probably a good time to make some changes with a good chunk of the second half still to go, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Doris. And he gets the bucket. And it's a 7-point Pelican lead.
You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense, guys. I mean, being able to drain the three ball, that really can spread a defense and extend the defense as well.
Textbook. Nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Now here's Moutier, guarded by Price. And here's Winslow. He has 5 to the wing right side. Pocket 6. That's good from Moutier on the assist by Winslow. And it's 9 points for Emmanuel Moutier.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Ginobili kicks to Marion. Here's Malone. Gobert with the block. Here's Booker. Pelicans keep it alive. From downtown, and again, Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 6 in the quarter.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
To the wing on the left, here's Price. And too long on the shot.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Booker, and that one is stuffed right through.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Olajuwon, the pass to Marion. Stolen by Winslow. Here we go, all alone. And the dunk by Booker.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
Price outside. It's Ginobili on the wing. Pass to Olajuwon. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ginobili. Olajuwon's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Now here's Winslow, guarded by Marion. Winslow, the pass to Porzingis. Out to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. They set the pick. Here's Winslow, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
Almost a backboard breaker.
And New Orleans pushing it up now. And the dunk by Booker.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
Dallas calls timeout.
I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Whiteside's checked in for Olajuwon. Gibson comes in for Malone. Crowder is checked in for Sean Marion. And it's Gill in for Ginobili.
Really good example there of some fine interior passing before that basket.
Here's Caldwell Pope. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Crowder dishes to Whiteside. Here's Price. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Crowder kicks to Gibson. Dallas moving it around. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
Here's Price, and it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit. We'll make it. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Pelicans leading by 17. They've got Whiteside. Taj Gibson is out there with Marion. Then there's Price, and it's Gill in at the 2 guard. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for New Orleans.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
Something that also stands out tonight is the number of assists they have. I mean, that's a mark of a good club.
Dallas shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Look at that.
How about the excitement right now that he's playing the game with? I love it.
He capped that dunk off with some serious hang time on the rim.
I tell you what, he just couldn't contain himself on that one.
Here's the chosen one. Lets it fly. The shot is off. Good D by Price. Right side a screen. Gobert brings the double team. Out to Price. Back to Olajuwon. It's stolen by Kumbo. And here's the break. And here we go. Nice shot by Gobert. Gobert's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Whiteside sets the pick for Marion. To the middle. Whiteside, the pass to Olajuwon. That's good.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Dallas making a switch here. Malone's checked in. The Pelicans also changing it up. Zinkas, he's checked in for Kyle O'Quinn. Booker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Moutier in for the chosen one. And so it's Dallas with it. Trailing by 17. Price dishes to Malone. Olajuwon. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
I think they've got to keep getting him the ball. When he's going like that, he's in a zone right now. Perfect from the field. You've got to continue to milk the hot hand.
Moutier passes to Porzingis. Moutier kicks to Gobert. Moutier with the ball. Off the screen. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here.
Pelicans ball.
And so it's New Orleans with it. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Pass to Gill. Here's Olajuwon. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Porzingis has got his 6th rebound on the night. No good from Booker.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Marion kicks to Malone. Feeds it to Olajuwon to the inside. And Sean Marion with the slam.
Cutting into the lead with a huge one-hand throwdown.
That's how to get your team back into it.
Yes, sir.
I tell you what, guys, that might also put a little spark into those guys.
Price outside. Puts up a 3, and that one's good.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up. And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risks to see if they can cut that lead down.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Yes, thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Rick Carlisle was saying to the team. He got after them and told them to turn up the intensity, saying, "We've put ourselves in a corner, and now we've got to fight our way out. Show me what you have. Let's see if we've got what it takes, guys."
And the basket by Olajuwon.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
And, Greg, I think they will. I mean, they're close enough to taste it. So they're going to keep that pressure on and keep coming at him.
Price outside. He kicks to Olajuwon. Gobert with the block, and he recovers it. Price dishes to Olajuwon. Just 5 on the clock. No good from Price. Pelicans leading by 12. Now Winslow. Here's Moutier, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
The dish to Olajuwon. To the paint. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. Free throw drops from Malone. And both free throws good for Malone.
Checking out the game Karl Malone is having. He has 8 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell the whole story.
Winslow. And again, New Orleans with the triple. Mavericks trail by 15. Price outside. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
That's his first personal foul.
And the first one drops. Price hits them both. New Orleans leading by 13. Now here's Gobert. Kicks to Moutier. From deep. Hakeem Olajuwon with the rebound. Dallas now running out of time. Gill the pass to Price. Now here is Olajuwon. He's guarded closely, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. Free throw drops from Malone. The chosen one, he's checked in for the Pelicans. No good on the second free throw.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. 1 miss can make a big difference. And just not much more you can say, guys. It's the end of the line for one team and a hard-fought, well-deserved trip to the NBA Finals for New Orleans.
You know, Clark, when you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Well, you said it all there, Kevin. They were lethal from behind the arc.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Gobert. You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards. I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Guys, no real chance for them to come back now.
Nope, this one is sealed and delivered.
Yeah, I think the focus has to be on their next game at this point.
And Marion gets it to go. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Olajuwon. Stolen by Winslow. And now the Pelicans on the break.
And you can hear the disappointment in the crowd tonight. But we saw a team that was just ready to do battle in this arena. They clearly wanted this road win.
Crystal clearly. They came in here determined to steal this game, Greg. Their effort level, I thought, was outstanding, and they just took care of business.
And that's going to do it for this series. They'll move on.
You know, they had to battle through the very tough Western Conference, but they were able to survive the test and earn a trip to the finals.
From day one, this was their goal. Make it to the finals. But really, this is just the beginning for them.
Exactly. And, you know, they'll take a moment to kind of bask in victory here, but it won't be a long one. They know they've got a very tough opponent coming for them out of the East, and they're going to get straight to business in terms of prep for the finals.
Still, they get to celebrate tonight, and they've earned it as champions of the West. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. So long.